Welcome to the Berry Veggie Legacy, created by Lil Simsie. The cool artwork was made by Rochella. They've given permission to use it, so let's talk about this challenge. Setting up, you start with one young adult sim, our founder. We're going to dress them to match their color theme and assign vegetable. Use the assigned traits and aspiration for Generation 1, which is broccoli, when creating our founder. We get to pick our own likes and dislikes and other preferences, though. We can move them to an empty lot, but we have to cheat our households back to 0. There's a way to get your household funds to 0 without cheating if you play on console. That way you don't have to use testing cheats, true, or the money and using the money cheat, so you can still get your achievements or trophies. To complete this challenge, we need to play through all 10 generations and complete all the goals. We need to complete all the careers and aspirations and additional rules. If we're missing a trait or a pack or something, she has substitute packs and a base game version, which you can switch in and out of depending on what you need. We'll talk more about that later. You can move to other neighborhoods and other lots once your sim can afford to do so. I love that. I don't like the legacy challenge where you have to stay in one lot. Avoid using money cheats or gameplay cheats, and the goal is just to have fun. If you cheat or do that, like all challenges, it's up to you, but these are just her general guidelines. Selecting heirs, our founder will have children and we get to choose one to become the next heir or veggie. The next generation begins once the previous gen's rules are complete and the next heir becomes a young adult. So there's no rules for who must become heir. Some challenges have them where you have to pick your only human child, the boy, the one with the least amount of relationship with the parents. This one is pretty open on who you can choose to be your heir. Then she goes on to talk about how she came up with this challenge. She always does a charity Twitch stream, and that this was one of the incentives, and Love Struck became the inspiration for this pack. So there's that. She also goes on to say that a lot of people have talked to her about the Not So Berry challenge and extending it, or at least updating it. And she basically gave tons of credit to the community who have extended it, flipped it, created new versions with updated packs that have done so much to the challenge that it now belongs to the community, and she would never go back and change it. It belongs to us now, so that was really sweet of her. This bat challenge is color-based, so everything is themed after a different vegetable. So the goal is to go all out. Hair, clothes, nails, house. She said, for example, Carrot will wear all orange, live in an orange house. However, you don't have to follow that. You could have a brown-haired sim only wear orange, who likes the color orange. You can go in as far or as little as you like. The challenge is a rags to riches style, so you must start with $0. And her reasoning is, much like seeds grow from the dirt. But the goal, like her Not So Berry challenge, is to just have fun, goofy gameplay. Probably play with things that you've never played before, and just have a good time overall. So I like that. She wrote this challenge on her own, and her friend Rochella made the artwork. So it is available for us to use. She does go on to say she knows tomato is not a veggie, it's a fruit, but culturally it's a vegetable. Don't be angry. There are 10 generations: broccoli, eggplant, carrot, squash, potato, tomato, cauliflower, radish, mushroom, and pea. Each generation has a color, set of goals, and designs, and each one has a base game counterpart for you to switch and swatch as you need to based on whatever packs you have. We are going to start with Generation 1, broccoli. Vegetables spend a lot of time outside staring at the sky. You notice the way the sun filters through the leaves. You hear how the wind sings. You watch the sky, paint a picture every night at sunset. Nature is beautiful and you want to capture it. You become an artist and dedicate your life to honing your craft and sharing it with others. Our color theme is dark green. Our traits are creative, active, and high maintenance. We don't have a formal career. We're going to run a business selling goods. Lady of the Knits will be our aspiration. We have to achieve a 5-star business. I've not done that yet, or that aspiration. Max the wellness skill plus 3 artistic skills of our choice. She goes on to list some if you want to take a look at that list. I think she listed everything that's in the game. The required packs for this gen are businesses and hobbies, spa day, and nifty knitting. But what if I don't have those packs? If you don't have those packs, because I don't think businesses and hobbies have gone on sale yet, you can use Get to Work. And if you have businesses and hobbies and don't have nifty knitting, you can switch the aspiration with the esteemed entrepreneur aspiration. I love that she included pack substitutions because not everybody buys all the packs. Some people wait for sales, some people buy them based on gameplay. So the fact that there's substitutions are amazing. But what if I don't have any packs? Then she's got you covered with the base game version. Your traits will be creative, art lover, erratic. Your career will be a freelance artist. Your aspiration is a painter extraordinaire. You get to decorate your home with paintings or photos or woodworking that you create. Also max that video game skill. You get to choose 3 artistic skills of your choice, and she lists the base game artistic skills. So she's got you covered no matter what packs you own. You can mix and match. You can do base game only, depending on what generation you're on. Flip and flop, but everyone can enjoy the experience. So let's get into my founder. This is Ms Leigh Veggie. We're going to call her Leigh. Just Leigh. Just Leigh. I had a very hard time finding dark green. I love that I looked at swatches of clothes that I did not know existed. For her vibe and her personality, I went with the quirky, artsy type of girl. Because it was the description for me. The description of Veggie took me away. It feels like I see art in everything. I see it in the sky. I see it in the way the grass moves. I hear it in the songs. So that's the vibe I went with for her. So what we're going to do is I tried to give that aesthetic throughout her entire looks. I did not dress her homeless for the first looks because typically you can get money fairly easy. I have not decided where we're going to live yet, but we're going to have a good time. We're going to take her in, and I didn't want her to get a house and then immediately have to change her clothes. So this one's kind of rough, but it looks like she's been painting. But let's take a look at her looks. I gave her a lot of coveralls with some smudges, but something cool just in case you're out and about. I love this dress for her, and this dress, and that hair matches the other hair. This is her athleisure wear, her sleepy time wear. Love both of these. Her party wear, went back to some classic looks for that one. This one is more of a relaxed party wear. Bathing suits, had a hard time finding something I liked, but found them. Love this outfit on her. Love this outfit on her. And then, I just kept going. But yeah, these are all of her looks, and I had a blast discovering these greens. Her name again is Ms Leigh Veggie. We're just gonna call her Leigh though. She is creative and an art lover and high maintenance, and that's gonna be the trait that does us in. That's gonna be the trait that does us in. We are Lady of the Knits. We got Muser. We have some preferences. I made her like a few of the creative skills, some of my favorite radio stations, the color green, and I did give her turn-ons as far as how she loves. I didn't do anything else. I'm gonna let the pop-ups kind of dictate whether she likes or dislikes someone or something or a trait. But overall, I'm very excited to start this challenge. I'm really into it. I think it'll be fun to do on console. So there'll be no mods, no CC, none of that other stuff. It'll just be vanilla gameplay. I wanted to wait until Lil Simsie had got started a little bit because she is in the process of updating and making sure this challenge works. So that way, if she makes any changes, we're far enough behind her that we can apply the new changes to our own gameplay. But again, if you're looking forward to this episode, check it out on Saturday when we begin our challenge with Ms Leigh. We'll be starting the Very Veggie Legacy Challenge Console Edition. Hope to see you all Saturday. Bye. Connect with me on all my socials. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode. Bye, guys.